So here we are, kids. Dino Crisis. Circa 1999. And a game that I haven't touched for about 8 years. We are going to be playing this as a pacifist run. This is the final reward of the series of rewards that was offered back in last September. Obviously this was meant to be done originally last week. It was probably also last year. But I was ill, so it didn't quite happen. So, the rules of this are pretty simple. I also have the game muted. I should probably do something about that. I'm sure you want to hear this lovely, awesome track. Okay. Whatever. So, the rules of this run are pretty simple. We are going to attempt to beat this game without killing anything. Now, my understanding is that this is theoretically possible. However, in actual practicality... So that's kind of where we're at with this one, everyone. Hopefully this is going to go well, but I do not remember this game at all. I have not spent any real considerable time trying to work this one out, so we are going to be largely winging this like I do with a multitude of isolation runs. I do seem to still win quite a few of them, but this could be pretty gnarly. And yes, we're playing on normal. It's the hardest difficulty I've got available because of reasons. I don't know how much you guys remember of Dino Crisis. We have mail.
The second report from Military Experiment Facility.
Man.
Agent name, Tom.
I have not seen this for years.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of
I don't
new
remember what
type
they
weapons.
are.
But I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr.
I won't
Kirk,
stop you.
the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility. The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved.
I'm not taking
Recommending
this.
that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk.
Well. Kirk proposes the ultimate source of clean energy. Sounds pretty nice. Thank you for the emotes, kids. Government rejects financial support and laboratory cruises. China disaster. Dr. Kirk deceased following an accident during an experiment. Apparently. Yeah, you've got them all, man.
Operation instructions.
You must secure Dr. Kirk and repatriate him swiftly. That's a big word for a Saturday. I always remember when I first played this 8 years ago, and I was like, what the hell's this got to do with dinosaurs?
Feels like we got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated conversion.
Is it touch quiet? Touch.
Got it?
So here they come. It's not quite Metal Gear, is it? Metal Gear was the same year as this, wasn't it? A year earlier?
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move out.
What about Cooper?
Forget him. Time's up.
Wait! Wait!
Damn. Cooper is otherwise detained. It's an interesting running animation. Problems.
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
I was somewhat aware of this.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, it's clear.
Right. Okay then, kids. So...
Okay, let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Off he goes. And that brings us to here. So, that is an interesting graphical effect. Is it meant to do that? I don't know, but it's kind of cool. So here we are, everyone. Now, as I've mentioned, my memory of this game is pretty limited. So we are going to have to kind of largely wing this as we go here. We do start off with a bit of equipment. I've just got to find my way around my bits and pieces. So here we are. We start off with this. The handgun. Glock of Austria. And uses 9mm parabellums. Now, generally when I've done pacifist runs, the rules are that I am not allowed to kill anything. We don't have to kill for the purposes of the game. However, that doesn't mean I can't try and stun them and hold them back. As long as they're not dead, you know, and they're still able to do general, normal things, I think it's a reasonably fair game. So I'm not saying that we're not going to use the Glock, but we're probably not going to get a lot of use out the Glock in this run, as I'm sure you can understand. Inventory also looks kind of funky. We have our supplies and stuff here. You only have limited space, but you can stack similar things on top somewhat. So you do get a little bit of flexibility there. Because there's a hemostat, which stops our bleeding, doesn't recover health, and med kits, which we'll find many different types. I don't even remember the dart gun. I can't even recall it, but possibly. We shall see. So we are here. Oh yeah, mixing. You guys remember mixing? So you could mix stuff, potentially, and make different recipes and stuff. I don't remember any of this stuff. Oh my gosh. But you'd ideally want to mix like two of the same item to try and improve them, basically. I've got so many things I have to remember. Oh my holy god. So, to put a quick memory of my controls. Here's Gale.
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm.
Or Rickle. I forget which way around it is.
These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight.
I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there, and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. We still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
By the way, why do they get all the big guns and I just get like a little handgun? What's that about, huh? It ain't right. But never mind. Okay, so R2's my quick turn. I'm going to need this. No one is in the room. Hey, doing, Flair? We are okay. We've only just started, so... Yes, we're about to grateful. So it also means that a lot of times here, situations where there's like these ammo piles here, it's not gonna be particularly worth me going to the effort of trying to get these, because I'm not really gonna be able to use very little of it, so that is something that is definitely worth bearing in mind here. He's checking the ground. Nice observation.
Rick can handle the inside of the facility on his own.
Fine. Shrug. So that brings us inside here. We got bags of cement that we could use for the reasons. Some ammo up here. I guess we can investigate. Again, just because I can't kill stuff doesn't mean I can't necessarily use ammo. We take the resuscitation. You can return your life. You can turn to life with your health fully restored. Very useful. Well, obviously, we're going to be relying largely on medical items. Pretty useful. Here's the backup area. Really? I mean, like I say, you probably know more about how to do a pacifist run in this game than I do. I just never got round to doing a lot of research into it. So there's probably certain things that I have to do at certain points in order to do a proper pacifist run. I might need you to tell me what those are as and when we reach there. That allows us to open up. Is that not what I just picked up? Game. Game. Can I please? Okay, my memory of the controls of this game are not good. Oh my god, what are these controls? How did I beat this game? What? I don't even know. Backup area, generator area, ground level, which is not what this is. Okay. Right. So I'm not allowed to go inside. Okay then. Is there no quick button for the map? I guess not. Where even was I? Oh, I need to go back on myself, that's right.
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have a very bad feeling about this.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility's been cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup generators on the ground level?
I'm on it. What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it over.
Hey!
Let's head outside.
That was my key, damn it! What's up with that? Never mind. I always did admire the cutscenes in this game. I thought they were actually really pretty well done. All things being considered. I thought they're pretty well constructed, so. Nothing suspicious here. Nope. Just a big long corridor with a roving camera and curious sounds. And what's left of this dude?
That's disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Yep. While partying, but he's got a med kit. He will not be needing this. I'll be borrowing that. Yeah. Unfortuitous. I'm curious, if I mix two, you can't. Okay. Interesting. Well, noted. That's the way we came from, so that is not where we want to go. There's probably like little items dotted about here and there. I just simply can't recall, but...
I'll stand guard here. You go inside and take a look around.
Cheers. Something, ladies first. Hello? Hello? Is that English? Avoid using the batteries from the other floor and vice versa. I'll do what I damn well want. How dare you instruct me? Okay. We just need to find a battery, so, okay. Oh my gosh. The puzzles. It's beginning. Ah, jeez. Right. Red, blue, green, white. Actually, this is actually a pretty easy solution here. Super. Nice. It's coming back to me. Until we get to the DDKs, and then I'm screwed. That's where the Pacifist run will end. Not on me, like, not being able to kill stuff, just the damn passwords. Alright. Super stuff. Which means this should now work. Nope. It's just I've done good things. Uh-oh. Hey! That's my Pacifist run!
Gale?
What are you doing, Gale? Huh? Oh. Well. Sup, boy? So, I am going to quickly save state here, because I do want to give you at least a little demonstration of how combat kind of works in this one. So combat in Tranq is actually a little bit awkward. The game is kind of nice in that you can kind of move and aim a bit. However, trying to fight stuff with the handgun is pretty awkward, as you can kind of see here. It's not a way to go, because you're just gonna get completely outran by these guys, as you can see. But you can kind of do it. Sometimes you can kind of like stun them like that, and they'll kind of not do anything. But dinosaurs are pretty dangerous in this game, as you can see. They hit pretty hard, and they can do a lot of damage, as you can kind of see here. So you've got to be a little bit careful if you are playing the game normally with fighting. It's pretty tough. Now, obviously, we are not going to be actually doing any of that in this game. We are going to be running for our lives. Unfortunately, running for our lives is also going to be pretty difficult, because they're pretty quick. Oi, you leave me alone, sir. Well, he's dead. Ooh, that was a near miss. Don't care about the materials. Oh, by the way, if you don't kill him, he chases you. That's pretty cool, you know? What? Not many games do that. It's very cool. Aha! He has been defeated. Very good.
Good news. I got the control system back online. What's the situation over there?
It's Gale. I lost him.
So what's the bad news?
No, I did not.
Some guards?
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Now that's a good one. So, who was it? Arnie?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
For real? What's going on over there? Alright. Head over to the control room and we'll sort out this whole situation.
So Rick is not entirely convinced that we're telling the truth. And to be honest, I wouldn't be convinced either. I would be like, what are you smoking? Reasonable. Now, one thing I admittedly don't... Oh, by the way, we're bleeding here. As you can see, that's kind of an issue. Let's go ahead and do something about that. So, one thing I admittedly don't immediately recall is the fact there's no, like, a health indicator in this game? Is there no health indicator in this game? I don't immediately remember. Also, I want to just quickly swing back in here. I think the body might have something on it. Well, I can't even inspect him. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I thought. I kind of was thinking back, I was like, I don't remember the game. You've got to kind of like play it by visual. So. Alright, let's get ourselves inside, everyone. So many things I don't remember about this game. Oh my gosh. This rings a bell. Door is locked. Well, great. 10 AM, Dr. Kurtz's lecture. The future of the stabilizer. Ah, yes. There is a ventilation opening. We probably have to use it. Sure. The animation's cool. So that takes us up to here. I mean, probably. Devices seem to control the power distribution of this facility. Sounds important. Few routes you can take down here. This is where the game is also kind of cool in that the map is kind of complicated. There's a lot going on with the map in this game. There's a lot that you have to kind of learn your way about, and there's lots of ways to get around, which is going to be good for us. We're going to need to kind of make a point of recognizing what's going to be the easiest ways around that, because again, we can't kill anything, which means that we have to try and avoid certain areas as we go on here. So also you've got these I've dotted about, these switches. Now, I don't think we can activate many of them currently, but these will control the laser fields here, which obviously you want to be using to try and hold on from these dudes. Now, unfortunately, these guys aren't always the most intelligent, and they will sometimes make interesting life choices. Now, unfortunately, I can't control that. But it is amusing nonetheless. Hello, Kintala. Hello, welcome. How are you doing, my dear? Welcome to this game. As you can see, it is highly reputable and very, very accomplished, and the AI is stellar to a T for 1999. I don't know if this actually has, like, I don't think these can kill them. It's pretty amusing. I don't think it can kill them. I'm sure. Sorry. Lots and lots of, yes. Get your predictions in, kids. So this is the main hallway. We should take the recovery aid. Increase the potency of items with recovering properties. So this is where mixing starts getting involved here. So example, if I get one of these made-in med kits. For example, let's go to some mixing here. And I mix that with a recovery aid. You can see, suddenly, looking pretty good. And it's something you need to do with your inventory. Because your inventory space, especially early game, is very limited. You need to manipulate your inventory around and kind of do stuff like this in order to maximize your space here. So now we've got 3 large plus med kits. Very, very, very good. These are very strong items. We will need lots of them. A military symbol of some description. We have an aid. Increase the potency of items with anesthetic properties. There is so much shit I don't recall. Oh my holy goodness. We've got items back here as well. Don't know what this is. Another anesthetic aid. Sure. I forget how much inventory space you actually have in this game. Is it 10? I think it's 10. Don't immediately recall. So let's go investigating around for now and kind of see what we're doing. I think this takes us back to... Yeah, this takes us back to here. So again, the switches currently don't do anything. I believe we have to restore some systems around so we can actually make use of those. It is 10, yeah. But our first priority right now is trying to find... a safe room. The DDK that contains the correct information is required to release this lock. We need both the code and input devices. Oh boy. I am not thrilled about this. Alright, head up. But yeah, we need a safe room, and we need one pretty early. Take that. There's a lot of dinosaurs, unsurprisingly. And so it begins. Oh dear. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, sir. Right. So this is where the problems begin. We need to... A lot of rooms we're just going to have to absolutely just barrel it through and just spend no time in. Oh, he moved. That was nice of him. Sir? Yes? I'll take the resuscitation. I have to get out of here. Ow. Someone's stuck. Let's be rational about this. Is that a file? Chemical manual is the brochure of a pharmaceutical company. Sure. He'll wait. So there are 4 chemicals listed above features our company's latest advancements. They are designed to perform exceptionally, particularly on the front lines, where the minimum amount of equipment is accessible. By mixing the chemicals, the following two types can be created. Recovering types, anesthetic types, and supplies and blah, blah, blah. Read more of that later. I feel like I've made the incorrect decision. Whoa! Oh, bye! Okay, ta! Damn it. Oh, the dude from out here followed me in. Okay. I'm cool with that. I think it's a good result. It has been sharply ripped, as opposed to not sharply ripped. Got some S shotgun shells. Nice. We'll take them. Again, we will hopefully find a use for those. There's another lock here. We can't open that right now. It's the chief's room. I remember that room. Yeah, so the dudes will chase you about a bit. They are programmed to do so, which is nice, and I appreciate that. Takes us to outside. I kind of vaguely remember this place. Restricted area, that's the antenna room. It's so restricted, it's not locked. Okay. A memo. Result of tonight's experiment, a strong magnetic storm may occur. Antenna will be temporarily stored. Prepare for the emergency. Be sure to check the weapons storage locker in the lounge. Damn it. 8159. Okay. Make sure your staff becomes familiar with this important information. After you set the DDK to the door's locking device, you'll be asked to enter the password. You will then need to derive the code by using the basic elimination rule. Eliminate the key letters to reveal the correct code. Be sure to try this out by setting an actual DDK to the laws. For example, the code is that, and the key is XYZ. So you would take out your X, Y, and Z, and it would leave open. That's the general premise. Doesn't always work like that. No. Is the short answer to that. I probably won't play Final Fantasy VIII, possibly ever again. I'd be surprised. There's the antenna of activation key area. If you want, like, people doing, like, these kind of crazy Final Fantasy VIII runs, see Azumi. Azumi's your man. It's not going to be me. Besides, I did most stuff in my Final Fantasy run anyways. Like, it wasn't 100%, but it was pretty damn close. I'm kind of don't want to start taking items because I've got loads of these anesthetic aids. So we want to combine these with, like, darts and shit, I guess. The door is locked. We'll leave that. It'd be like doing all the triple triad stuff and side quests, that sort of thing. So we do have the code for the weapons locker. Fuck it, I'm going for it. 8159, right? Guardian Forces, stuff like that. Don't mind me, sir. Just passing through. Here's our handgun slides. Alright. We'll be, dealing with that and getting the hell out of here, preferably. I might be about to die. He missed. Good. Nope. I've not touched Final Fantasy VII. A timer underflow. Huh. Interesting. A Okay, there's not much else to do here, but we've got our slides. So, the way this works is that, yes, you can upgrade and modify your weapons as you go. This will allow us to, we can combine this with the things here. And this will turn it from Glock 34 to the Glock 35, which means that we can now use some special ammunition with the gun. Which is nice, because the starter ammo, the 9mm parabellums, are rubbish. Pretty trash. Tantalo, you need some help. Ah, I didn't know that. It makes sense, but I didn't know that. Okay, so not the worst start, but obviously there's only so much we could do here, so we want to probably move on for now. So we can't proceed yet, so we want to head back up and swing into the other ventilation shaft, which is where we meant to have gone in the first place, which is kind of a little bit out of our way. The game does allow you to kind of explore around a bit, which I appreciate. You got a lot of opportunity to kind of explore how you want in this game. Again, the map is kind of complex. There's a lot happening, so lots of different routes you can take. So that takes us to here, which will lead us to the control room, which is where we need to be. Super. Here he is.
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
I couldn't believe it. I just hope he's still alive. Anyway, our first priority is to complete the mission.
Yeah.
What we ought to do is
It's just a
call
thing.
in the chopper and get off this death trap.
That's a great
It's
idea.
it's
But
emulation.
Cooper has the radio, and he's missing.
It's also probably upset that I reloaded a save state. I think that's probably what
Hey,
causes
what's
it.
with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So,
I need a safety gate.
so I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
We can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous back here.
How hard could it be? Howdy, one and all. Okay then, so... Can I just have the custom handgun so early, even if I'm not got any use for it, but hey-ho. I need an ID card for the elevator, very good. The problem is like, I'm not really wanting to commit to stuff like RPG, but I just don't have the time. It's as simple as that. Like, I'm in a position currently where I don't have the time to commit to that sort of thing. So until that changes, I just can't really ever contemplate doing RPGs because I'm just never going to finish it. Final Fantasy 9 would be if it was to be anything, it would be Final Fantasy 9. If anything, it'd be Final Fantasy 9. Howdy all. How are you all tuning in?
Yeah.
You good?
What I want to know is where those things are coming from.
We'll see what we can find out. Howdy, Source X. Maybe one day. We'll take the Parabellum round, sure. Nothing else to do with them. Ah, I remember these. So here we are. So you can store medical supplies in this emergency box. These are like kind of like your item boxes, but not quite item boxes. But you need plugs in order to use them, and they have some supplies in them already. So remembering where these are, very important. Very important. Another shutter here, but we cannot access that. That will take us to another floor. We can't get there yet. It's all come back to me now. So, for the time being, let's just continue exploring. But yeah, your storage boxes are very, very useful. We need plugs. We have got in here. Oh, it's a shotgun. Great. Nice. Shotgun PA3. Not too bad. We do have some ammo for it, but again, I'll leave so this is going to be exceptionally limited. That's the way it goes. Yes, they are color-coded. DDK input H. And so it begins. And here's our first plug. Red, green, and yellow boxes. More plugs may be necessary. Find them where you can. No. Let's not press that. Alright, first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and save the game. Do I have space? Shit. Right. Should have fixed that. 1 second, kids. Let me just save here. I do want to actually save with the game, because I do think save stating in this does make it a little funky. Hold on a second. Let me just